Hey, it's Christina with Tinagirl Travels. We're here in Amsterdam in Holland, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful city. And we scored a gorgeous hotel right on the canal. It's called Amsterdam House. Let me show you around. As you can see, the Amsterdam House Hotel is pretty much right in the center of the city and about a 5-minute walk to Rembrandt House. I have a video coming up on that shortly. It's located at the beginning of the Amstel Channel. The famous flower market is just steps away, and all that yellow that you see on the map is actually shopping. So if you love shopping as much as I do, you've picked the perfect location. The other thing is that you're very close, about a 3-minute walk to Rembrandtplein, which is where you'll find the trams to get around and lots of great restaurants. Sometimes it's hard to know where to stay when you're visiting historical cities like this. We had one of our worst hotel experiences of our lives the last time we were in Amsterdam, so I wanted to make sure that this time around was a far better experience. Let's head on inside this beautiful old building. It's considered a 3-star hotel, and in Europe, the star ratings are different than what you can expect in the US or in Canada. In this case, we were happy with this rating and felt it was very accurate. This hotel offers a full breakfast buffet for 15 euros per person. You can also get a taxi to the airport for 55 euro. Check with the front desk there and they'll arrange that. There's a valet parking service as well if you showed up by car for 40 euros. This is the breakfast room. It's really quaint and really lovely. I love the tulips on the table. You can expect cereal, fruit, eggs, toast, and yogurt. They have coffee and tea and prosecco and juice available as well. They also have fresh baked muffins and croissants. It's just lovely. Now I want to show you this elevator. It's a little secret I have is that Keith is actually scared to death of elevators, especially these teeny tiny old ones. He rarely takes them with me and instead will race me up the stairs while I'm riding up with our luggage. We're staying in room 32, which is considered a double canal view room. Oh my goodness, the view is amazing, and I loved that the windows open up fully. The view from our window is of the Amstel Canal, and I'll show you a little bit more on that in just a minute here. Let's have a look at the room. 32-inch flat screen TV, a kettle with coffee and tea. There's our bed. It was a queen-size bed, and it was actually very comfortable and very clean. Walking over here, I'm going to show you the door has a proper locking door with a key card. That was very important to us. This floor has 4 rooms, and we're number 32 on the front, as you can see. Our room had this very nice little seating area, and I have to say Keith thoroughly enjoyed this area here. It was kind of his space. He'd open the windows up and just sit there and watch the canal. So it was just, yeah, super relaxing. We totally loved that about this room. Let's have a look at the bathroom. Now I have to say it's not the smallest European bathroom I've ever been in, but it definitely isn't the biggest one either. I would say this bathroom could definitely have used a refresh. The tiles are looking a little old there, and the sealant and stuff like that could probably be redone. But hair dryer, towels, it was still clean and it still served its purpose. It's totally fine. Wall hung toilet, so that's a bit of an upgrade. Turning around, you can see the bed again here. Good size. Beside the bed is a bedside table, and inside that is actually a mini bar fridge, and it's quite well stocked. Just write down what you take in the little wooden bound book. You can see the price list here. Not too bad, actually. Over here underneath the window, you're going to see that there is a heater, which is a great thing. Now, I want to mention that this hotel does not have air conditioning. It was very hot while we were staying here, but they had just installed a little light with a fan above our bed that worked beautifully. That and the fact that the windows opened up like they did made all the difference. It cooled down really nicely at night and we slept really well. I have to say that the canal is very interesting to watch. There are boats constantly going back and forth, tour boats that actually turn around right in this area here. It's actually quite a hub of activity right here. You can literally sit here for hours and just watch all the activity happening on the canal, on the walkways, on the roadways, and Yeah, and even the houseboats right there are so interesting to look at. So as we look at the street down below, you can see that there's actually parking right out front. You'll have to ask the hotel about that if you're planning to arrive by car. I'm not really sure if those spots are taken by tenants or if anyone can park there. We booked this hotel on hotels.com, but you can contact the hotel directly as well. I'll add a link below directly for the hotel. They promise they have the best prices if you book it that way. There are several options for rooms at the Amsterdam House, from twin rooms to triples. There's also family and apartment style rooms that look quite spacious. Now I want to mention the area and a couple of things we did and restaurants we liked. I have several full videos coming up shortly on Amsterdam, so be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you'll be the first one to know when I publish those. The first place we went was the flower market. It's so colorful. It's such a fun place to check out, and it's right around the corner from the hotel. We also took a canal tour by boat, and it was an hour long and very informative. They served drinks on board. It was very relaxing and a must do at least once in Amsterdam. Also, another fun place that was really close was Rembrandt House. It was very interesting and took about an hour or so to tour. Be sure, if you want to visit some of these places, especially a place like Anne Frank House, that you buy your tickets in advance depending on the time of year you're visiting. We weren't able to get in and see that because the tickets were sold out for several weeks ahead. We really enjoyed having breakfast at this place around the corner called Puccini's. They had great food. They had a little fun gift shop inside. It was worth checking out for sure. Here's Keith. He's just fixing one of the buildings, and here he is test driving a little car he found. He loved these crazy little cars. Walking around Amsterdam is the best way to see it all. And don't forget, there's also a tram available that will whisk you around the city quickly, and I have a video coming up on how to use the trams in Amsterdam. If you arrive at the hotel at night or after hours, be sure to let them know ahead of time because they have a little lockbox system where you can get your key and let yourself in. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch my video. If I helped you out, please give it a thumbs up and consider becoming one of my subscribers so you won't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Thanks so much for watching Tinagirl Travels, and I will see you again soon.